Now I've had the time of my life. If you could just,
well, would you like to do a little bit of a musical Q&A? Should we take a little break to do a musical Q&A?
And then what we got?
Right. Do you like Les Mis?
So Les Mis was one of my first shows I saw on West End. I came to my group of people. I think Chitty or Blood Brothers were my first. Saw Les Mis. I remember standing at the end crying. So yes, I do love it. It is up there. It's a classic. It is a standard. I do love it. I done the schools edition as well. Thénardier, because I am a camp comedy queen. So yes, no, I love Les Mis. What about you?
So,
okay, next.
It's not my favourite. I don't love it. Like
I don't love it. I like it.
Like Les Mis and Phantom, I don't love.
For me, there's more out there.
There's more out there, and I think that people think that people say like, oh, I love musicals. I've seen Grease 8 times. People say I've seen Les Mis. I don't see that Les Mis is like. I feel like it's very commercial. I like it. I don't love it. Like bearing in mind, From Here to Eternity was on for 6 months. I saw it 10 times. I saw Miss Saigon about 14 times in the 2 years. I saw Maiden Dagenham 5 times in 6 months. I've seen Les Mis twice.
I've seen it twice as well.
But then I think that Les Mis has the thing of I know it's always going to be there.
Just when it's it, you know it's going to be there, so you don't go and see it, you see something else instead.
I see things, I always, whenever we make lists of things we want to see,
there's always something else in front of it.
We do lists and then we rank them on what's closing first.
That's always got to take priority.
Yeah, we take it for granted. Right, next question. Who's your favourite Elphaba?
So I was lucky enough to see Wicked when it first opened. So for me, it's I'm gonna have to say Idina. Adele Dazeem is gonna have to be a her, because I just thought she was incredible, and once you've seen her, you can compare. But for me, that was the dream. So the dream has been imagined.
For me, I love Laura Pick because I'm obsessed. So obviously, as you know, I know everything there is to know about musicals. The only thing I don't know about musicals is
it worth knowing? What
the bloody hell is a standby? And Laura Pick was trying to describe it to me, and then she became full-time Elphaba. So for me, Laura Pick is #1. Are you and Ross together? We're together now.
We'll be together again.
I've been waiting for a long time.
We're gonna be no.
Well, no, we're not a couple because Ross is a homosexual gay. I'm not really his type, but he's totally my type because he's a homosexual gay. So
that's what you're looking for.
Literally, one day I'm gonna set up on Grindr like looking for some new friends. So yes, we're not together now.
In that sense, we don't go together, but in every other sense, we go together like amazingly.
Pretty Woman or Come From Away.
So for me, right, I've not seen Pretty Woman, so for me it's got to be Come From Away.
For me, I can't actually choose because it's horses for courses. Pretty Woman is a party. It's an absolute party.
You loved it, didn't you?
I bloody loved it. Amy Atkinson, Danny Mac, and Rachel Woodings and Bob Harms. And
that's a great cast as well.
It was just amazing. It was an absolute party, and I was obviously lucky enough to interview everyone.
You did the red carpet, didn't you?
I did the red carpet, and then I got to go backstage as well and interview the cast. But for me, but then Come From Away is like an epic, and it's only one act, but I just love it and I cry every time, so I can't decide. I'm sorry, there is no answer to that question for me.
Also with Come From Away, when I work with my students who are a lot younger than me, yes I am old, don't at me, when I say Come From Away and I say what it's about, they don't get it because they don't know what it is. Like, we both lived through it. So like for me it's like a personal thing.
But I remember coming home from school, my mum being like, look at this. But as well, I obviously used to be an air hostess, so they, like for me, it's like they just went to work, like I used to go to work, and they didn't come home from work. Like for me that's a big thing, and that's why I cried the whole way through it the first time.
Every time I think about it I cry. cry non-stop.
When I listen to is it 38 Planes?
38.
So 38 Planes Reprise is I cry in the gym. Next question, have you seen 6 yet? Ross, have you seen 6?
We're going to go down this route.
Yeah. Have you seen 6?
Yes, I've seen it twice and I apologise already.
Because, so I wanted to see it. So we went on a hen do to Edinburgh for our friend. And I was like, have you seen, there's a musical called 6. Apparently it's amazing. He was like, it's rubbish. I've heard it's rubbish. We're not going to see it, it's rubbish.
Can I just confirm, I don't think that now. That was at the time.
Yeah.
I'd heard a recording and I stupidly thought, this isn't great, don't do this.
So then I was like, oh okay, we're not allowed to go and see it. And then we came home from Edinburgh, it went into the West End. I was going on Love Island, I was in the gym every day. Then I went on Love Island, didn't have time to go and see it. So no, and we were supposed to be seeing it tonight in Salford. At the Lowry, and we were going to have all the queens back to our room for a room party, and I was really excited to see it. So no, I haven't seen it yet, and it's the fault of one person and one person alone, and that is Ross Cameron.
I'm very sorry. But if there's any consolation, I've seen it twice and I love it.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry, Ames.
Are you coming to see Christmas Carol? I'm in the orchestra. Yes, I am. I'm coming to Press Night on the 14th of August.
I love a good
August.
August. You got back in it. She's gone back in time.
14th of December, I'm coming to see it with my friend Ryan. It's our Christmas night out. We're going to come and see Press Nights. Yes, I will see you there. Don't know. I cannot wait to see it. Becky Locke, Jack Josser, Matt Willis. All the great, Brian Connolly, all the greats.
I want to know what they're playing in the orchestra. I love a good orchestra. French horn, I love a French horn. If you play the French horn, I love you more.
Are you going to appear on stage, also go on Strictly and win it? Right.
Well, that's aimed at you, not me.
That's 2 questions for me. So, are you going to appear on stage? I'd say probably not. I'd say 95% not. But whenever I get pissed at the Turbine Theatre, I always perform Roxy from Chicago.
Oh, we love it.
Should we put the video in now? Here's the video. Be Amy, I'm gonna be a celebrity. That means somebody everyone knows.
In you came.
They're gonna recognize my eyes, my hair, my cheek, my boobs, my nose. I'm a star, and the audience loves me, and I love them, and they love me for loving them, and I love them for loving me, and we love each other, and that's because none of us got enough love in our childhood, and that's showbiz. Okay.
I won the quiz. Yo,
what? Probably not from that video. I'd love to do panto, but probably not musicals, because all of my friends have trained for years, and they're in and out of work, and I wouldn't want to take a part away from them. And people say to me, but you'd employ people because you'd keep a show going. But I don't think I'm sort of big box office enough to do it, but whatever.
I've got a question for you. If you could do any part in any show, like say it was just whatever, you could do it, what would you do?
Right, so are we talking, well, we'll do both. So for me now, with my actual realistic talents, I'm actually quite a good actress, darling.
She is, she's fabulous.
So I wouldn't mind doing like Hay Fever or Abigail's Party.
Oh, a play. I never thought about a play.
Hay Fever, Abigail's Party I wouldn't mind doing. Lily St. Regis and Annie I wouldn't mind doing, and Roxy in Chicago I wouldn't mind doing. If I had unlimited talent and could, you know, click my fingers and be really talented.
There's time for everyone, right?
I would do, so on Smash, the musical Bombshell. That.
You would do Smash when it finally comes across the pond here.
But the musical Bombshell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
17 solos. It's not attainable for anyone. You need about 3 Marilyns, but yeah, I think that, or maybe Moulin Rouge. And then my other question was also go on Strictly and win it. Number 1, Strictly don't have Islanders, so I probably wouldn't be able to be on it. But number 2, I don't think I'd win it. I think I'm a bit too messy with my dancing.
I've seen you dance. You're always on point.
Who knows? We'll see. Have you seen Dirty Dancing, the stage show? Seen it 4 times, highly recommend. I actually haven't. My friend Charlotte, hi Charlotte. My friend Charlotte, who I'll just tell a funny story. So I saw Top Hat on stage. That was what the Twitter account was. Top Hat the UK tour 3 times, and then when I had my In the Style launch, my friend Matt said, "Do you mind if I bring my friend Charlotte?" And I was like, "Is that Charlotte Gooch from Top Hat?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to meet her. I was very starstruck when I meet her. But, so she's my friend now. So I wish I'd seen her in Dirty Dancing because she used to play Penny. But I have not seen it. Have you seen it?
I did. I saw it at the, what was it, the Old Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it there. Me and my mum used to come down every year. I used to drag her around shows. So we used to see 6-7 shows a week. And Dirty Dancing was on at the bill for that week, and it was full of hen do's. It was one of those shows that gets them.
The worst one that I've ever been to was a matinee captioned performance of Mamma Mia.
That's the way you say Mamma Mia is the classic
but if it's a captioned performance, everyone thinks it's a karaoke performance.
Because the lyrics are up there and they can dance along and sing along. That's, I mean, that's lovely to think that they can do that. It's not the quite vibe though, is it? It's not the vibe. It's far from that. But yeah, Dirty Dancing. There was, we were setting up, I think it was in the stalls, because we got, on the day of the cheap ticks, love a cheap tick. I'll give some tips later on for that. And we'll do another video for tips and stuff for that.
Yeah.
But we had a team of hen do's up there, and we were sitting on the side slips, and yes, we loved it, but it was slightly put off by the hen do's, unfortunately, because I love to sit and enjoy a show, not sit and listen to heckling for a show. But yes, I have saw it, enjoyed it, loved it, fabulous.
Do you have the time of your life?
No, I've had the time of my life. I'm not catching you because 1, I'm weak, and 2, a little bit.
Right. How many shows have you been to?
Oh God.
Right, so I don't know mine, and I wish I'd counted, but I haven't, so loads is mine. But you actually know your numbers.
I need to try and find my number. So, if it's based on different musicals for me, so I've seen... I created a little list. I'm really sad. I've got like lists and forms and diagrams. I'm a bit sad like that. So I've seen 256 different productions. So when I say that, I mean like if I've seen Mamma Mia 4 times, that counts as 1. Wicked, like I've seen 3. Oh no, God, I've seen Wicked 6 times, I think. That counts as 1. But for that, I've seen 256 different musicals. Yeah, all professional. It's not cut the Amdram one. I see a lot of Amdram
not
stuff.
There's anything wrong with Amdram.
Oh no, but I love Amdram. That's where I grew up. You grew up Amdram as well.
Queen of Amdram.
Queen, and I'll go for the king. Screw it. No, I love Amdram. I grew up Amdram. Not discounting that at all, but I just kept the professional ones just for my list, because if I'd done Amdram too, we'd be here all night, dear.
Be here all night.
But yes, I am a bit of a musical theatre aficionado, connoisseur. I do try and see as much as I can, and the list is endless. Name a show, I've probably seen it.
Yeah.
Or I've got it in my playlist on Spotify if you want to follow me.
Right, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. We love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Mwah!